Hey everybody, it is Alt Girl Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a plan with me for the week of May 29th through June 4th. And lots of things happened this week, but it was our dog Zeus's 15th birthday. So I wanted to use my dog mom kit that I have. It was also my little brother's high school graduation, but I don't have a graduation kit, so I just decided to go ahead and celebrate Zeus's birthday. I did still mark my little brother's graduation though, but I'm using this kit from Cricket Paper Co. I have had this in my collection for a hot minute, so I was really excited to use it. It's pinks and blues, so we pulled in some pink and blue foil. I had some underlays from Planet Hannah, and then we just did some silver foil to like supplement anything that I didn't have in the blue or pink. And because I didn't do a box on Wednesday, I think it kind of messed up my pattern a little bit. I can never do this like right. I feel like maybe if I had like a normal week with no extenders or anything, I could do two foils and like alternate the underlays, but it's fine. I think it looks good, and like when the whole spread is done, you can't even really tell. But I did do a voiceover just for the first part of this. For the day by day, it is going to be live. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am so happy that I'm slowly coming back into planning, and let me know what you guys think down below. Enjoy the video. Hey everybody, so I'm actually here live now. That first part was filmed like at night when everyone was moving around and home, so that's why that part was a voiceover. I just really wanted to film because I finished pulling the stickers and I'm just like in a planning mood. So now it's the morning before work. I closed today, so I have a little bit of extra time. So we're gonna go ahead and finish the base and then do our daily, weekly planning. This is like the first time I'm talking, and I have my coffee, my water, and Zeus is joining us right next to us. So this is for Zeus's birthday week. I'm sure I've said that before, but let's go ahead and we just have to do the glitter header overlays, and then I have to figure out if I want to do something on the bottom washi, finish up the sidebar. We're pretty much almost done. I know the lighting isn't really great. It's really gloomy out, so I just have my lamp here and my LED lights. But these are the glitter headers that I kind of pulled. These two pink ones are pretty much the same, the confetti, and then the hearts here. So we have this kind of like bluish color. These two are from Sticky Sloth Designs. I just had to cut off the name to fit them in my foil storage. I'm so sorry. I feel like the lighting is so bad. I wish that it was better. But let's figure out what we want to do here. I'm thinking I want to do these ones, but I don't know where I want to do them. Maybe like the center row, or maybe I'll do them on this darker pattern or darker glitter header. I think that's cute. And these ones are also from Sticky Sloth Designs, these heart ones. So yeah, I think I filmed a couple nights ago. It's currently Thursday morning. I feel like I might have filmed on like Sunday night. That sounds about right, because I was off that day and Nate was too, so we were both home. Yeah, it's my Thursday. I have my one of two closes per month today, so just because, like, so I don't know if I've talked about my new position. I don't think that I
have. I don't know when I would have, because I don't think I went into it in the haul. The first part of this video was a voiceover. So basically, I got promoted to our store trainer for Whole Foods for my location. So basically, I take care of all of our new hires and like I-9s and stuff, which is all like things that I did when I was at Old Navy, and I did those things when I was at Whole Foods previously. So it's really like super easy for me. And then just helping get all of our trainings completed. There's a couple other things that I do too, but basically all of our team trainers for each team in the store work with me, and we connect to get all of our trainings done, because we get trainings dropped throughout the year for each quarter, and they're like compliance trainings. So basically my job is to help get those done. So with that, I had to emerge or like do an immersion basically with each department. Oh my gosh, with each department, which basically meant that I went in and learned each department, which was really fun. I've worked on store support, which is front end, my Whole Foods career. But I also have experience as a shopper in our e-commerce department. So I had to learn all of our other departments, and that was super duper fun, honestly. And I found out that like I was most worried about learning seafood because I don't eat fish and all of that. And I was just worried. But it's one of my favorite departments to be. And so that's been really fun. I never know what my day is going to bring me. I'm wherever is needed. So that's really cool. Let's see, I need something for up here. It's hard to talk and do things, multitask. What's up, baby? You go lay down. Do go bed. It's okay. Do go bed. Mama's filming. He's not used to me filming right now. But yeah, it's been really, really fun just being able to like be everywhere, and I feel like I'm more helpful too, because like if I'm just like doing my rounds and I see like, oh, there's like a really long line at the meat counter, I can just hop behind the counter, get that line down. And same thing like with pizza or bakery. So that's been really fun. Like yesterday I came in and grocery needed some help getting the rest of our shipment put out on the floor, so I did that. And then I went over to the meat department, and then I went up front, then I took my lunch break, and then I went to bakery. And so each day I'm like in a million different departments. It's crazy. Okay, so I think we're pretty good here. I just need to figure out what we're doing with this bottom washi. Let's see. How is that over here? I do have like a confetti strip that will fit on there, so I think I'm gonna do this. This is from either Rose Colored Days or Crest Press. I don't remember. Most of my other tapes are from Sticky Essentials, but I know that this bottom washi one is not. Okay, cool. Get that first strip off there. But yeah, it's actually, so this job is mentally exhausting, but I love it so much. Like, I'm so happy that I got this job. Oh, that's why. I was like, why isn't it ripping? I was ripping it in the wrong spot. But yeah, I'm very happy I got this job. It is very exhausting, mainly like mentally. Physically, it can be exhausting too, but it's very mentally exhausting. Just having to kind of hop from department to department and kind of remember my training. I mean, most of the time I'm not like by myself in the department, which is nice, but you know, I always want to be doing my best. And I also kind of make my own schedule. I just have like a outline and I just run with it. So that's really cool. So it means the most that I ever work in a row is 5 days. Whereas before, and I wasn't making my schedule, there were times that I was working 9 or 10 days in a row. So I like that, you know, I have that ability. And it's also really nice for if I want any days off, I can just make sure that I'm not working that day. So that's really cool. And I've gotten to train some new people already. I think we're gonna have a bunch of new people starting soon because holidays are right around the corner. So lots of good stuff happening. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. So first thing we're gonna mark is, so it's Memorial Day and Zeus's birthday on this day. So I'm like, which one do we do first? I feel like I wanna just do Memorial Day because I'm gonna do that on, I think just directly on the page. Now that I'm looking at it, I have all my stickers pre-pulled, which makes life so much easier, because then you know exactly how much room you need. So there's that for Memorial Day. I'm not gonna say where every sticker's from, but if you have questions, just let me know down below. We need to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more things. So we don't have too much room here. And Nate picked out a really big sticker for Zeus's birthday. So I know we don't have a lot of room, but I'm like, Zeusy boy needs this box. He does. Our sweet boy turned 15 this day. He is our sweetie pie old man dog. Oh. Is she gonna come up? She is gonna come up. That's cool. Just a little bit lower. And then we'll do some layering. So happy birthday, which that sucks. The like ink just like completely came off of there. So we're not gonna use that sticker. Such a hot mess. Okay. Next thing we're marking is some sexy time, which we're gonna put directly on the page. I'm like, that looks so weird next to Zeus. So maybe I'll put it down here. This day I could have done an extender because of the big sticker we pulled, but I didn't. So we're just gonna do some layering. I was feeling anxious this day, which it was actually supposed to be sexy time, shower, then anxious, but that fits there. So we're just gonna roll with it. This is actually my last one of these stickers for that I like to use for whenever Nate and I shower together, because of the little butt cheeks. But I have more from that same sheet that just don't have the butts on them that I'll use. And then I did have to go back to work this day. This was my last week at Old Navy. I was off the previous week because it was my birthday and I used my PTO. So I had to go back and I was like, ugh, I don't like this. I was so like done. Especially because, wasn't it the week before our, and like I had to switch over because my other planner was getting chunky. Which, side note, I've found the next one I want to get. It's like a deep green. So cute. But yeah, I think the week before this, well, the week before I went on vacation is when we had that fitting room incident happen. So yeah, you can tell I was more than done. And I like came back and closed this day. And I had requested off this day, right, because it was my little brother's high school graduation. And when I put my notice in, my boss at the time was like, did you still need that day off? Or since you're leaving, like, you don't want it anymore? And I'm like, no, I still need it because I'll still be working that week. It was just so weird. Like, the vibes were weird. But then I had some McDonald's fries on my lunch break and a Diet Coke probably. And then whenever I got home, we played some games, which is kind of surprising because I got off at 10:30. But that means Nate's an angel. It's because he was off the next day too, I think, because we both had it off for Christopher's graduation. So I'm gonna start off with another anxiety thing. I was just like stressed out, honestly, because we were running late and traffic was really bad. Actually the place where the graduation was at is right around the corner from us, but because it's a big high school graduation, everybody was going there. So I was really stressed that we weren't gonna make it, and we made it literally right on time. And I was just like super stressed, and my dad was definitely like texting me, and so was my grandparents. And this was the first time that my grandparents were actually gonna see Nate, because I'm not that close with my grandparents that live here. So I haven't, made the effort for them to meet Nate because I'm like, I feel like you guys understand what I'm saying. Nate's met all of my family that I am close with, so that's what matters to me. And this sticker here is crooked. We are just like crooked today. Okay, well, we're also like doing a lot of layering in the first part of the week, and then we're not doing any layering after that. But I have this like graduation day sticker that I wanted to mark for Christopher's graduation. Yeah, that went really well. His girlfriend was there too, so she sat by me and I sat by Nate, and my older brother was there, my grandparents and my parents. So we watched Christopher, we took pictures, and then I had a doctor's appointment to get some blood work done. So I was having like a problem with like a cyst or something on my chin that was really painful and kept on like coming back. So I had a doctor's appointment and we did blood work that day, which I I'm gonna use some smaller boxes. I can't do either of those colors. I think we have these. This format definitely has like more stickers than, some other ones, but there's definitely times where I'm like, ooh, I really wish I had like normal little things, which I can pull from my collection if I want to or need to, but right now we are chilling. Yeah, Nate went with me because wasn't sure what's gonna happen. I prefer, honestly, for him to go with me to most appointments, because the times that I don't, most of my appointments are because of like pain. So like my migraines, they could have given me a shot if I wasn't driving, but I didn't have Nate go with me because I made it when he was working. So they couldn't give me that shot. So now I'm just kind of like, and this was before that, but I'm kind of just like, if you can go with me, please go with me. Because sometimes I might need it. And like whenever I got my blood work done the last time, so not this time, but the next time, because we're like really far behind here. They took a lot of blood because they were doing like a full panel. It was a lot, and I definitely had to like hang out for a little bit, so I felt good driving. But yeah, that's for my appointment. That's for blood work. And then we got Freebirds because it was kind of nearby where we were doing our doctor's appointment. And then I was just kind of feeling a little low afterwards. My grandma definitely like made me feel bad for like after graduation, not everyone went to the house right away, but my grandparents went there to see Christopher, and we're kind of like hanging out and annoyed that like I wasn't there, even though I told them I had a doctor's appointment. And this was really like the only time that I could make it if I wanted to be seen soon, because I was working the rest of the week. So, and I don't know, it was just really silly. I was like, I'm not avoiding you on purpose, even though I do that sometimes. Like, I literally am at the doctor's getting blood work done, and we were there for a while because of the different tests and stuff we had to do. So I don't know, it's just a little annoying and made me feel bad. But boundaries are important, guys. And then after I ate, I ended up going and hanging out with my family, and then they were like, oh, we're going to Main Event, do you want to go? And at first I was like, oh, I don't know, like, should I go, blah blah blah. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go. And I had such a fun time, so I'm glad I went. And there's a Trader Joe's on the way home, so I stopped by there. And that's everything for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday, did work this day, but I got a lot of stuff done, like mainly cleaning wise. So we started off the morning with some Zeus cuddles. So I have like a family snuggles script I like to use, and we're doing about 3 things, right? Yeah, almost 3 things per box. One of them will have 4, so that's good. We'll get to use some of our bigger labels here. So family snuggles. And then the next thing we're marking is that Nate was back on his 5 a.m.s, which I'm so glad that he, at his new job, he's not like that, because that was like so hard on him, so hard on like us. Like, it was just, you know, not enjoyable, especially like at this point I was working 1 to 10:30, and he was working 5 to 1, so we were literally like opposite schedule. But that's for marking Nate being on 5 a.m.s. I did do some emotional cleaning. I'm gonna put anything else in here. Maybe I'll do, this will be my 4-box thing. That way we get that out of the way. I'm so glad that I like decided to film this morning. I just need to, you know, get my booty up and going. I'm like so tired all the time now, I feel like, but I want to do more things like planning and painting. I have Lego sets, I have baking I want to do, I want to work out. I just feel like there's like so many things that I want to do, and I feel like I don't have enough energy for it or time. But like right now it's more energy, because I'm working like 38 hours, so technically I have an extra 2 hours to mess around with. But yeah, I'm a sleepy girl. Like this morning it was hard to get up. I got up at like 8:30 because I closed, and so it's the first time I've gotten to like sleep in a little bit, just because normally one of us has to get up early, but Nate didn't get up till like 7:30, and then I just kind of like laid in bed, wasn't asleep, so I should have would have gotten up, but I didn't, and that's totally fine, because that just means that my body needed some more sleep, even though I'm pretty sure, let's see, how much sleep did we get last night? We got 9 hours of sleep, y'all. Like, look at that. Went to bed at 9:30, woke up at like 7. That's when like my first alarm kind of went off. So yeah. But like I said, I'm not being hard on myself. Like I said, also, sorry, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Like this job is very exhausting, so I need some sleep to recuperate, and that's totally understandable. I still love my job though. Like this is honestly like the perfect, like it's my dream job, honestly. and I'm seeing progress, which I really like. With a couple of things, I have a couple different like projects that I'm in charge of besides training, and I got like results on how we are for the month. We basically have like a monthly like safety quiz we have to have every team member do, and I took charge of it this month, and we're already at 50% for the month yesterday, which is the 11th, which is really, really good, because last month I was kind of told, I think on like one of the last days, like, hey, we need to get participation up, and I think we were at like 40% or something. Like, we weren't even at 50%. So, and our goal is to be at 85, because, you know, there are team members that are like on leave and stuff that we won't be able to see. So 85% is totally achievable. I said 90 or 95, but I guess it's better to set a lower goal and achieve that. So that's cool. And then like I've been able to go in for a lot of people for training, so the training list is getting shorter, which is really cool. And I have kind of my own office and decorating it for Halloween, but I'm probably gonna leave it up year round. So yeah. So let's go over what I put down here. So I worked out. I had payday this day. I did laundry, dishes, I had a Diet Coke, and then went to Mighty Fine on my lunch break, and then I was just in a lot of pain from my chin, I'm pretty sure. So that's everything for the first half of the week. Let's move on over. Another extender day, even though I worked, because I closed. I worked 1 to 10:30 this day, but we still have a good chunk of things here. So let's go ahead and get started with it. I hope y'all are okay with me like talking about, you know, what's going on now. Let me see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 things in each box. So I'm gonna put this smaller label down because I don't feel like I need that right away. I don't remember. Oh, trainings and stuff. Yeah. So it's nice to see like progress in something, you know, and I have to reach out and see if we're getting any more trainings for the year, so we can like prepare for that. But if not, like once we get through these, then we'll be good until after the holidays, which is really nice, because during the holidays I won't be, you know, doing trainings and stuff. Like we need to be pretty much like good to go, besides like, you know, if we have any new hires around the holiday times, but we're not gonna have any like during holiday time, if that makes sense, just because, you know, that would be kind of chaotic. We need all hands on deck. And I think I'll be running our holiday table again this year. I volunteered to do it just because I enjoyed doing it last year, and I, like I said, won't be training anybody really during holiday time, so I'm just there for support as like a flexible, like anywhere in the store team member. So taking care of holiday table will be fun and helpful. So that way the team that has to normally send someone won't have to, and they can just use them for, you know, actual things on their team. So I'm excited. And I love organized chaos, which is what holiday is. So lots of exciting things happening. I'm going to be Chucky for Halloween. We're doing a Whole Foods Halloween like the week before, and each department is decorating, you know, their little nook, and I am by myself since I have my own office to decorate for Halloween. And then that day basically like we'll trick or treat around the store, and there's like a contest for whoever has the best setup, which I feel like a lot of people are expecting me to be that, but I don't know. There's some really good ideas that I've seen people talking about and people have showed me, and I honestly don't mind, because I was decorating my office already for just me like getting it for Halloween. Like that's just my vibe. So but it's really exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna be Chucky. I ordered like this striped shirt, and then I'm gonna wear some overalls with it as just like an easy costume that I can work in. So I'm pretty excited about that. So this day, excuse me, I was in pain. And then I went to Whole Foods, made crock pot chili, and then I made breakfast tacos for Nate as like a meal prep thing. I did laundry. My stomach hurt. Work was super crazy this day. Nate visited and he got me some like CBD treats, and then I had Mighty Fine for my lunch break this day. Moving on to Friday. Friday we only have 4 things because this day was nuts. So I worked 9 to 16, and it was really just a bad day. And I just realized that I missed out on putting something else in here, but I don't really feel like getting a label out for it. Did you just push off all your pillows, Bubby? You're so silly. But yeah, I forgot to pull out something for this day. I don't know that I really want to grab it though. So basically I woke up and I was super tired. I was not feeling good. We had a lot of call outs this day, and it was just a really shitty day. So when I got home, I got high and just passed out, because then I just had to go one more day, and then I was done. So just honestly a day of not happy stickers. We all have those days. So that gives us an excuse to use some bigger boxes though, which is cool. So we gonna do that. And then probably, I'm just gonna throw this other big one down here. And leave a little space of that one to put something else. But can we fit this flag over here? Yeah, cool. We'll do some like layering shit. So I'm gonna put more of these. That way our boxes are down. So first thing we're gonna mark is a fuck today. And I just have that bitch sticker because I was like not feeling it this day. I basically like I wasn't doing the schedule or anything. Like I wasn't doing any of my particular job roles anymore. I was just like what we called lead magic maker, which was like manager on duty. I was basically that the entire time that I was at work, and like running the floor and stuff, but also having to be on register while doing that, which is kind of difficult. But they were just salty with me for leaving. So yeah. Next thing we're marking with this little meh thing is didn't quit my job, but I wanted to, which I thought was just hilarious because the next day was my last day there. And then we just have a what the fuck. And I'm not going to write anything in about like the call outs or any of that. That's just one of those shit days. And I feel like this box ended up being perfect for that because I was like mad at humans this day. Not all humans, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, moving on to Saturday. Saturday we have 7 things. Let me get a sip of my coffee. I feel like we're being so productive today. This is why I love like closing, but just doesn't make sense for me to do it as much. But I love like how productive I am in the morning. It's so nice. So let's go ahead and get started with the first thing here, which is going to be marking that I got a Diet Coke. I worked 9 to 6:30 this day. It was my last day at Old Navy, which they kind of like kept my spot. Well, kept me on the team kind of. They didn't like terminate me fully in case I wanted to like come back and pick up shifts. And I was going to try to, but I just ended up not. And then my boss reached out to me and wanted availability, and I was like, I don't have availability to give you because I had to be completely open with my job. So yeah, we got to the point where we have to use these boxes, but yeah, I have this middle finger thing here. And then it was busy as fuck this day. I'm pretty sure Super Cash started this weekend. That sounds familiar. I feel like Super Cash was going on this weekend. And then I did get Mighty Fine on my lunch break. And then I went and got groceries with my friend Tori this day, which I actually haven't seen her in a while because I don't really want to go back to that store. And I was trying to move her over to Whole Foods, but I feel like she might just still be at Old Navy. We just haven't talked in a while. But we went and got groceries together because I had to get groceries anyways, and she was talking about it, and I was going to give her a ride home, and I was like, why don't we just go together? Like, that makes so much more sense. And then we had game night. I don't really like these scallop boxes too much. I feel like they look a little weird. And then we had our snuggle time, which I don't think that'll fit there. Let me do one of these maybe. I'm just trying to use as much stickers as possible. And I'm so excited for to pull stickers for the next week now. I've really missed planning. Like, I feel like it's been so long since I've been consistent with it, like multiple years, and I'm so sorry because I really want to be consistent with it. I just need to play catch up. Okay, last day of the week, Sunday. I did not have Old Navy. I wasn't starting Whole Foods yet for a couple days. I think I started like one of these days. Maybe this day? I don't know. But I was able to just relax, which was so nice. So I was high all day, which we love. We love that for Miss Emily, getting to live her best life. So that sticker with this relax. And then I just watched Chicago Med all day. So we'll put that in here. We don't have too many things to mark for this day. Chicago Med. And then we did pick up some Double Dave's pizza, which is super nice. And then we took a nap. So I'm going to use a half box because I only have one more thing to mark. This was like such a super lazy day. It was like much needed though. It's very not like me to have like a full-on lazy day. I always want to do something productive, but this day I was not having it. And I think I might actually pull in, just remember that I have these little heart banner stickers. I might pull one of these in here just because I have a lot of extra room. Oh, that's so cute. I want to put that. I might put those on something else too. So we're gonna leave those out for a second and like decorate. And then lastly, which I'm gonna use this flag, even though it's the same color, just because then I will use up that entire sheet, which is so satisfying. So we used up this whole sheet. We still have stickers on this one, that full box, some labels there, and then I just don't really use that sheet. I feel like we got some good use out of this kit. But yeah, last thing for the week, marking our cuddles. And y'all know I like to clean up a little bit before we zoom out. So I'm gonna put these up here. And we're just gonna zoom out and see if we can add these heart banners anywhere really quick. I feel like I can put one over here. guess that's really it because I already put down all the other stickers, but yeah, that will do it for this week, for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Again, I apologize for the lighting. It's just kind of gloomy, and so we got to work with it. But that's everything for this week, for this spread. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.